At 8:03 a.m., your phone stops working. Not slow, not glitching, dead. No messages, no search results, no banking apps, no cloud backups. You restart your router, you switch to mobile data, you try your laptop. Nothing. Within minutes, you realize something worse. It's not just you, it's everyone. The internet is gone. Not hacked, not censored, not temporarily down. Gone. And for the first time in 30 years, humanity's invisible nervous system has gone silent. The first 24 hours, confusion before collapse. At first, people assume it's temporary, a massive outage, a cyber attack, a solar flare. But then credit card machines stop working, ATMs freeze mid-transaction, stock markets suspend trading because there's nothing to connect to. Airlines ground flights, not because planes can't fly, but because booking systems, scheduling platforms, and real-time weather coordination rely on internet infrastructure. Hospitals lose access to digital patient records stored in the cloud. Doctors can still treat patients, but they are suddenly blind to histories, allergies, and lab databases. Emergency services struggle as dispatch systems fail to sync. And the most unsettling part isn't the technical failure, it's the information vacuum. There is no news feed explaining what happened, no social media updates, no trending topic to unify the narrative. Rumors spread the old-fashioned way, through conversation. Every retelling adds distortion. Was it an attack? A government shutdown? An accident? Without instant verification, uncertainty grows faster than fear. Day 3, the fragility revealed. By the third day, the illusion of stability begins to crack. Modern civilization feels physical, roads, buildings, power grids, but its coordination depends on invisible code. Global supply chains rely on real-time data. Factories use just-in-time manufacturing systems that minimize inventory. When those systems go dark, parts stop arriving. Production lines stall. Supermarkets, which typically carry only a few days' worth of stock, begin to show gaps on shelves, not because food no longer exists, but because distribution can't coordinate at scale. Remote work vanishes overnight. Millions who built careers entirely online, digital marketers, freelance designers, software engineers, influencers, wake up to a brutal truth: their workplace no longer exists. Trillions of dollars in digital economy value evaporate, not destroyed, simply inaccessible. It becomes clear that the internet wasn't just a tool, it was infrastructure. Week 1, a smaller world. As days stretch into a week, globalization begins to shrink. Global trade slows dramatically. Without instant communication, coordination across continents becomes slow and clumsy. Businesses pivot inward, local becomes necessary. Local farms, local stores, local services. Communities that once ignored each other start interacting again, not out of nostalgia, but survival. Cash regains importance as digital payment systems remain offline. Physical bulletin boards reappear in neighborhoods. Local radio stations, once background noise, become central sources of information. The world doesn't collapse into chaos, it contracts. The psychological withdrawal. The deeper impact isn't economic, it's neurological. For over 2 decades, billions of people trained their brains on instant feedback loops, notifications, likes, scrolling, endless novelty. Now, there is silence. At first, anxiety spikes. People reach for their phones reflexively, only to find nothing. The dopamine cycle breaks. Restlessness fills the gap. But gradually, something unexpected happens. Evenings lengthen. Conversations deepen because no one is half present. Teenagers sleep without blue light interrupting their circadian rhythms. Workers can't check emails after dinner because there are none. The boundary between work and life, once dissolved by connectivity, rebuilds itself. Boredom returns, and boredom feels uncomfortable. But boredom has always been the birthplace of imagination. Without infinite distraction, attention begins to heal. Education without instant answers. Schools and universities struggle at first. Online learning platforms disappear. Research databases become inaccessible. Students who grew up searching every question must adapt to physical libraries and printed materials. Information becomes slower to access, but more deliberate. Memorization regains value. Critical thinking strengthens because answers aren't one click away. International collaboration slows, but classroom discussions intensify. Knowledge becomes less about rapid consumption and more about sustained thought. The pace of knowledge shifts from instant to intentional. The economic reset. Over months, a new pattern forms. Some industries never recover. Social media platforms, streaming services, cloud-based tech giants. Others re-emerge in altered forms. Local manufacturing increases as global supply chains remain unreliable. Repair culture grows. Instead of replacing devices every 2 years, people maintain what they own. Physical books regain relevance. Live entertainment resurges. Concerts, theaters, public gatherings. Innovation doesn't disappear, it redirects. Engineers focus on resilient offline systems. Governments invest in hardened infrastructure. Technology continues, but becomes grounded rather than virtual. Privacy returns. For years, the digital economy thrived on surveillance, tracking clicks, behaviors, preferences. Without the internet, the surveillance economy collapses. No targeted advertising, no algorithmic profiling, no constant measurement of attention. Your movements are no longer monetized. Your thoughts are not predicted. Privacy isn't a premium feature, it's default. For some, this feels liberating. For others, unsettling, because we've grown used to being seen, even by machines.
What we lose. We lose extraordinary things. Instant communication across oceans, immediate access to humanity's collective knowledge, global collaboration on scientific research, real-time crisis response, the beautiful chaos of cultures blending online. The internet compressed time and space into something almost magical. Without it, the world feels heavier, slower, more distant. What we gain. We gain something harder to measure. Presence, undivided attention, boundaries, conversations without performance, identity without constant comparison. Without curated highlight reels, self-esteem stabilizes. Without algorithm-driven outrage, polarization softens. The world becomes quieter, and in that quiet, people confront something unfamiliar, themselves. The real question. Humanity would survive. We survived without the internet before. But the question isn't survival, it's transformation. The internet didn't just change how we communicate, it changed how we think. It trained us to expect immediacy, to avoid boredom, to measure value in engagement. If that layer vanished overnight, what would remain? Would we feel disconnected or finally undistracted? Would society fracture or recalibrate? In the silence that followed, stripped of infinite scrolling and digital noise, we might rediscover something ancient, that being human was never meant to be optimized, only experienced. And maybe the greatest shock wouldn't be how much we lost, but how much of ourselves was still there, waiting, underneath the signal.